Morning, people. I just felt like a bit of a rant today, so bear with me. So, two things I wanted to speak about. One that we've already covered already in the previous video, which is Ayoze Perez has completed his transfer to Leicester City. Now, he did that yesterday, but seeing as I'm a day behind, might as well talk about it a little bit more. So, he's finalised his 4-year deal at the club. Leicester City, you are getting a really good striker in good form. Obviously, it's the end of this, or not even the start of the new season yet, but judging by the way he finished last season, he was in good form. Top goal scorer for 2 seasons, 25, so still got years ahead of him. And obviously, you already know that you guys are getting a really good player, and you've got a good manager who's going to work underneath. So, yeah, congratulations to him on his move. It pains me to say that we're going to miss him because obviously there was times during the seasons that we've had him. I mean, he's been at the club 5 years. Wow, didn't realise it was that long. I know we got him as a kid, but he has definitely progressed, especially under Rafa Benitez. Um, if you checked his previous stats, in terms of obviously scoring goals and then obviously tackling back and all the rest of it, he's pretty much top with all of that. So you're getting a really good striker, probably for a cheap price in this current market. I know he's spending £30 million on him or so, but still, if you're judging by other players like, I don't know, Andy Carroll, for example, and that was years back, and they got him for £35 million, Ayoze Perez for £30 million, arguably the same, if not better, especially when times where fees are inflated. I think they're getting a really good deal, but he's gone. Can't complain about it too much more. And yeah, moving swiftly on to our current situation right now. So we're now left with recognised strikers as Gale, who's still on the books, obviously spent last season at West Brom. Joselu, just about. I think he's still on the verge of going back to Spain. Rondon, doesn't look like it's going to happen. I can just see this week or next week, he'll probably sign for Wolves or something like that. And he'll probably send us a nice parting message like Ayoze Perez did as well. And that's it. I think that, pre-season started back yesterday. I think 3 players have come up from the youth setup. So Mo Sangara, I think I pronounced it correctly, is one of them. Amongst others, Dan Barles, I think, signed a new deal as well. So I don't know. We might be seeing a lot more youth this season, judging by the way things are going. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about, which has annoyed me this morning, is Kevin Nolan, who's been on that station. I don't really want to say it, but you know what it is anyway. I might as well say it anyway. Talksport. He's been on Talksport as a pundit, and obviously he's going to be asked a numerous amount of things because he's played for quite a few clubs. He's played for West Ham, so he's asked about the Arnautovic situation. But obviously, seeing as I'm a Newcastle United fan, the thing that I really want to talk about the most is obviously him talk about this current situation. Now, I haven't watched the full thing or listened to the full thing. I've just seen the clip that they put out online, which is like 3.5 minutes. And he's defending Mike Ashley in a way where I've seen it before. It's got that remnants of kind of what Shola Amiobi did, and we all know what situation he's in now. He's now our official loan coordinator, so it's kind of like he was angling for a job. So I'm just gonna paraphrase because I haven't got it right in front of me, but it's basically said that Rafa knew the situation he was getting into, which I kind of do believe in a way, but Rafa did want more. That's my only saving grace with that. But I do believe Rafa did know what situation he was getting himself into when he first joined the club. Then he also did say about Mike Ashley saying that he steadied the ship and all those buzzwords about he's kept things going and he's financing the club and he does want to sell the club and he's looking for the right owner and the right move and all the rest of it, blah 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 blah. So those sort of things there, I'm just like, really, like, it's not that long ago you was up in Newcastle doing a talking with the fans, and now you want to do that. And come on, you must have advisors around you, or you must know yourself. If you're coming to the defence of Mike Ashley in any way, shape, or form, you're gonna lose the fans. So the only reason why you're doing that is the fact that you've got a job lined up for you. Now, it wouldn't even surprise me with this whole movement, if you like, of ex-players going on to manage their former clubs, like Solskjaer at Man United, Lampard at Chelsea. I mean, even Jagielka's gone back to Sheffield United, not as a manager, but as a player at his age. And now Kevin Nolan now. It wouldn't surprise me if it's like 2 weeks down the line, he's got some new title at Newcastle United, so maybe even the managerial job. I mean, I'll be baffled to see who takes it. I really would, because anybody with a shred of, I say shred of dignity, but shred of ambition would come. I mean, it would definitely have to be someone who's out of a role. I don't think you would leave a current role, no matter where you are, unless you're like really down there, to come to Newcastle United. So it wouldn't surprise me if Kevin Nolan, with everything that he just said today, would end up at the club, unless he's got some gambling debt with Mike Ashley, or he's basically in bed with him, theoretically speaking. So yeah, that's kind of tipped me off, and I'm just thinking, why are all these ex-players coming to his defence? Like, what has he got over them? Because he's done it with a few people now. As I said, Shoulder's been one of them. He's done it in the past with Pardew, and obviously he ended up being our manager for God knows how many years, and a few others as well. So it's just baffling to me anyway. But that's my thoughts. And currently, as it stands, we've not really got any headway with any managers, like in terms of who's going to take over. So I'm just putting two and two together and coming up with 5 or 6 or even 7. It could be a possibility. Nolan has managed before, although he didn't do too well. The last club he did manage, I believe, was the Magpies, i.e. not us, but Notts County, and obviously that didn't go too well with him getting sacked. I think he was on the brink of promotion when I last checked, and then turn around and he's getting sacked. So he could potentially go from one set of Magpies to another set of Magpies. But yeah, I don't know. Funnier things have happened, and this is Newcastle United. It is like a soap opera, so it wouldn't surprise me at all. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on both situations. Obviously, Perez is gone now. There's nothing we can do about it. The managerial situation is what it is, but I'm more interested now on your thoughts on the Kevin Nolan Talk Sport interview. Yes, I don't really want to say their name, but it's easy for you to go and find yourself, because I'm not going to put it on here. Watch it. If you haven't watched it, then come back to me either on Twitter or on here. I do tend to check the comment section, but more on Twitter. And then just let me know your thoughts in the comments section below on either platform. Peace.